I've been grinding for over 3 hours to like maple syrup and doing street races. Because of that, I've managed to nearly save enough money to buy my first Sugar Shack upgrade. With this new upgrade, I would be able to sell more maple syrup barrels so I can get more money for each barrel and for every Sunday. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here, and let's start our Friday off with this pimped out Sugar Shack that I got going here. Is because with one of my barrels up in here, my second barrel that I have, is they're at 83%, and this boy right here at 100% will be sold a little bit later as soon as I get this filled up. So as per usual with my grinding and all that stuff, I got the generator running and everything, so let's put the firewood in the little furnace boy here with the little crumpled piece of paper, our second wood, and our third wood, and map torch, do your thing. Good. And this is pretty much what I've been doing for pretty much this whole week, trying to get as much money as possible, along with doing all these street races. Well, I was getting like $1,000 by beating my boy Tom and his friggin' Lancer Evo, his soul-ass Lancer Evo, getting $1,000 from him. But with my first upgrade, I plan to get right here, well, you currently don't see anything, but it's the reverse osmosis generator thing or whatever. So according to this little machine, it's supposed to double your production of your maple syrup. So instead of like the maple syrup reservoir counting like every one up in here, it should count up by 2, meaning that it'll hold, or then I say hold, but produce maple syrup at a faster rate. And since we're at 88% with this here barrel, I'll sell this one and the other one to the Maple Syrup Federation by today, but unfortunately, since I don't have enough money right now, I'll have to wait by next Monday after being paid Sunday to fill up this barrel and these two once they're emptied out with the new reverse osmosis unit here. So I'll take it to the Maple Syrup Federation once it's all done. So here we are at the Maple Syrup Federation, so Kobe this barrel and Luca that barrel. There, so $400 right there, so 2 of the 3 barrels that I got in stock. Let's go in and see what my boy Eric has to offer. Hey yo, Eric. Screw you. Well, I do have enough money to buy the little outside, like, truck pump thingamajig for about $10,000, and, ooh, barely enough for the fast-flowing upgraded reservoir. And including this thing right here, the upgraded plastic tank, which I think there's just 2 of them. You got the main tank and the one right next to it just working together at your Maple Syrup Federation, your Sugar Shack, dang it. But the reverse osmosis unit right here, which boils 50% faster, meaning that you'll have double the production of your maple syrup, which will cost me $13,000, about $550 running it up. So unfortunately, since I can't afford it, I'll forever be a broke ass until I can afford it. And on a side note, they planted a crap ton of maple trees. Would that be enough? Very good choice. Let's buy the sap sprouts. I can't speak today. Same thing with the little tubing rolls right next to it. Alright, put the last of the tubing rolls in the truck here, where my right passenger side is completely obstructed with all the sap sprouts and the tubing rolls in place. And let's try to rescue my tire from the last episode, the OEM tire, so I can get that out of there and put the sport tire right here in the back of my truck. Put a rim on that boy. Because currently on my racing Koenig, I currently got 3 of the 4 sports tires installed on that car. And on top of that, I currently got the OEM wheel currently installed on that Koenig. So let's get the sport tire in there and install the last one as Machine Gun Skrillex Kelly kicks in. So Roger, have you been keeping care of my lonely tire up front? Nope. Fresh tire smell? Well, I'd say that's a yes. Fresh tire smell, so he means this guy right here. My OEM wheel were... Wait. Did I deflate the tire? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Well, let's put this in the trunk so I can install it to the OEM Koenig build and get the sport tire. Where did I put that? Put the sport tire right here and grab the $500 rim. Let's see. Can I eat this? Yes. Yes, finally. So we got all 4 sports tires for the racing Koenig and all 4 OEM tires on the OEM Koenig. Shots fired. Let's fill her up. Now finally, I got the sport tire and the OEM tire. Well, finally, I got all the sports tires, bought and all that good stuff with the racing Koenig and all the OEM tires back to its original place, which I'll install both of those later. Alright, first things first, before I do anything with my maple syrup empire, let's install the 2 tires back into its original place. So the OEM tire goes here, but I need the bolts. So where are the bolts do I have for this car? So let's put this over here and unscrew this tire right here. So Mr. Impact Gun, let's do the shooting. Only in freaking Chicago. And now let's get the other OEM wheel. So screw the little brake rotor's getting damaged. It doesn't have any damage model whatsoever in this game. So OEM tire goes there. And I don't have any bolts for the OEM tires, don't I? No, they're all into this car, I believe. So I think I have to buy more bolts to do this. And finally, as I installed a 20mm bolt, the freaking Racing Koenig finally has its sports tires as it should be. But unfortunately, with the OEM Koenig, I don't have any bolts for this just yet. So with my maple syrup empire, are these the fresh trees? Yep, here's one of the batch of these fresh trees. So let's get all this out of here with the tubing rolls and the sap sprouts and get to work. Because currently, I got 110 trees connected to the system. So let's grab one, and where did I end off at? Where is it? Oh crap, I gotta untie something here. Because the reality of this game when it comes to your maple syrup and all that stuff, it's pretty much like a big time grind up in here. So how does this logistics work? So I need a tubing roll here, a sprout right here. So let's just leave it there and I'll connect one. Alright, tree. Really? Good enough. So after consideration with this little setup I got going here, it appears I gotta change this up. Instead of doing like an up and down pattern, it seems like I gotta go side to side of everything. So it's delete every line I got here and just go from there. Because my logistics currently with the maple trees I got is just kind of like horrendous. This is pretty much like Southwestern Airlines or something. Okay, now grab this roll and please do me a favor. Okay, we got that one, and I believe we have this connected finally. I believe I did it. So the next system of trees, I got these on my left and these on my right, so let's get these situated. And it's pretty easy. We just slap a sprout there, and slap a sprout there, and slap a sprout pretty much in line until I'm out of sprouts and tubing rolls. And hopefully I do have enough because unfortunately by Saturday, the Maple Syrup Federation will be closed. So I won't be improving the production and all that stuff of my maple syrup as I run out of those sap sprouts, as I need to grab more here, grab this boy, and then do it to this boy, and finally, this boy? Yep. Well, unfortunately, with my last bit of tubing rolls, I can only do these 3 trees right here. Watch this, kids. 3, 2, 1, zip. It's over. However, I'll connect the remaining 4 trees that I can find with this sap sprout kit, so this is no longer going to be in my storage. This pretty much will be right up ahead. We'll connect to these trees right here that I got like probably like, ooh, 20 of these connected? I know I was like spamming all this after using the pruning loopers and just platting them down in a row like a straight line like where I got right here. So let's use the remaining ones right here and unfortunately call this a wrap up my maple syrup empire by expanding this this Friday. So what is my current trees that I got connected out? 136, which is amazing according to the game in purple. It was kind of excellent, and now it's amazing by connecting 26 trees with this video here. So currently, what's my potato garden that I got here? So we got a lot of 100% up in here. We're keeping 100 and 85. Oh, this is not done, unfortunately. So unlike the last video where I only sold 1 pack of french fries for a couple $100 in this future garden I got going here, let's grab the basket here, harvest basket, and get to chopping. So here's the reality of this. Click, click, and run up here, and like the last video, just until the basket's full, or the deep fryer basket is completely full, just like this. Frying basket's full. Boom, there's our french fry pack. Alright, so I finally got everything settled with the fries and everything, so we got 3 french fry packs, which I'll sell this for $600 at the snack delivery center in town. Alright, for my french fry packs, let's get into the back here and sell these for $600. See, watch, 200 right there, french fry pack, 200 right there, and french fry pack, 200 right there, so we got half a pallet of french fries. And since we got a Saturday coming up in the next few hours in-game, since Saturday, a lot of things aren't even open, well, except for the Kelly gas station where I can buy a couple of bolts, but Saturday I'm not going to do so much. Sunday I'm pretty much not going to do anything because a lot of things are definitely closed on that day. But by Monday, I'm definitely be going to the Maple Syrup Federation once I get paid by Sunday, so I can buy the reverse osmosis generator at a unit. Let's buy it to get the maple syrup before I die in bed. Yeah, I get the reverse osmosis unit by Monday, so I could double my production of my maple syrup empire, and of course buy some more tubing rolls and sap syrup kits so I could really expand my maple syrup empire. So Saturday, it's too early, dog. Sleep again. You should be a death metal singer or something.
Ew!
That's new?
Ew!
You should have put me in there, man. Normally, I just yell "eel disgusting" and then just like say anything that's like below, like saying you can't use this peasant fuel. But hey, that's quite of an interesting update that I never realized they put in, is they added the little voice line trying to use the regular fuel and not the super fuel to your truck, Koenig, or whatever in this game. Even if you want to refuel the air or something like that, he just still yells "eel disgusting" or just "eel" only. Alright, before I install the bolts of my car, we got 2 potato seeds. Because my once nearly mature potato plant is now able to be collected from earlier in this video, thus getting these 2 seeds. So where does that leave me with the deep fryer? So 30% in french fries, so can you run this? Oh, I need the generator. Alright boy, do your thing. Yep, it fries at 30% french fries in the deep fryer, so what else is there to do? Okay, good. So now we got 10% of french fries and 90 of cheese curds left in this here, boy. So here for the first time, Founding made our homemade poutine, so put the homemade poutine... I doubt it. Good enough. And now let's do the installing with the wheels off the OEM Koenig, so let's just spam click this right here. Good. One more. Please. Close enough. And once we get the bolts put on with this car, I could finally call the OEM car build complete up in here yet again by putting the bolts back on the tire. With the OEM wheels, while the sports wheels right here are just gonna remain on the racing Koenig. Alright, one more 12mm, and boom, the OEM car is finally complete. So let's get the jack stands off of here and put them back over on that shelf over there, as we're 2-wheeling like it's Midnight Club, but no, it's Mon Bazou. It's a totally separate game. Now we're on 4 wheels with the OEM car. And for the heck of it, since I got these spare 20mm bolts left available, I might as well just tighten this down here with my bed stakes here. Just for the sake of linearity and structural integrity purposes in real life, but also to get the bed stakes, if you don't know, is that the bed stakes are right next to Francis's garage down there. If you were to sell firewood to Francis, it should be right next to his garage, like off to the side. There will be 2 bed stakes that you only put on to the truck. But unfortunately, you cannot paint them whatsoever. It's just going to have that horrendous, hideous looking wood color, and that's it. So since I got nothing else to do on this Saturday and Sunday, I might as well just take you until Mondays, when the Maple Syrup Federation is open. So let's just turn on the generator, do a bunch of the game savings to skip time, and take you on that Monday. $6,000. It's fairly nice, but I should be grinding a little bit more for my maple syrup barrels, which this is pretty much the main focus for this video. Well, now I have enough money to afford to buy the reverse osmosis generator unit thingamajig. So might as well skip this Sunday and take you on that Monday. Alrighty, as my boy Eric opens up shop, as so as was I early? Yep, I was early coming down with the barrels. So let's grab my 2 barrels and buy the reverse osmosis unit inside. I'm not going to place a barrel to sell, so Eric, I want to buy this thing behind you. Not that. So reverse osmosis unit for $13,549.99. Let's click on this and prepare for the to-do list. Shit! I told ya, you won't regret this. Attack was passed by your home. The installation should be finished by the time you get back. Well, cool. Let's buy all the sap sprout packs yet again. Same thing with the tubing rolls to, again, further expand my maple syrup empire. The rest of the trees that I got planted has been fully matured, so I can harvest those bad boys as I my way to death. Hello, Mr. Bus, Volume 6. I want to hit you. Yeah, I hit the bus from his ass end. Give me 5. Or give me head, whatever. So here is the pimped out reverse osmosis unit parked right next to the very wall of my sugar shack, and we got the little nozzle for our on and off handle for the sugar water. So now, once we get to pumping out our maple syrup and all that stuff, it should come up by an increments of 2 instead of increments by 1. So currently it's at 82, instead of go from 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88, and all that stuff, 87, 88. It'll now go to 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, so in increments by 2 instead of increments by 1 for every little pump of our little maple syrup that we're going to get from our sugar water to the reservoir. So I'll show you the demonstration here, if you didn't get that. Alright, so the sugar water is currently boiling, so 84 right there, and pump 86, so instead of 82, 83, 84, now, like I said, it goes up by 2, so 86, please. Do your job. 88. There we go. So now we're definitely in business, as this thing will be producing much faster thanks to the reverse osmosis unit. But later on, I'll probably buy the maple syrup reservoir, the 480 liter variant with the faster flowing handle, instead of the barrel going from like, let's see, 4% and 8% and 12%, whatever like that. It should probably go to 8 and then 16 and 24. It'll be in multiples of 2 from the 4th value. Alright, so since I bought the sap sprout packs and the tubing rolls, let's tend to the rest of the trees that I haven't got planted or connected right up here that has been planted like a couple weeks ago in game that have now been fully matured. So let's connect this bad boy to the network and definitely expand and do all that stuff right up in here. Oh, I got these trees too. God dang it. I didn't realize those 2 trees were matured up in here. I think I just did that like as like a kind of like a desperate measure to bring more trees in, but did so in an awkward way. And I also got more on the other side of the sugar shack down that direction, which I need to get that in check. So what is it, this tree here? Yep. I dropped to 134. What did I do wrong? Alright, I'm clearing the problem. It was kind of a screw up on my part with the tubing post I got here, so now to the 138 trees. So see how many trees do I got connected with this system here. So this is my first tree right here. Tree number 1. Alright, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna keep counting here. 14 and 15 trees in this single line here. And I got 3 more tubing rolls left to go. Damn. Now the last 3 trees that I got here. Let's connect these 3. Maybe do the rest of them. But the problem is, once I unplug this tree, this whole network of this side will be blank, or not say blank, but offline in terms of my maple syrup network connection. So I'm going to take the risky bet here and just unplug this one, connect this tree to this tree to please this tree, and the final tree goes here. Good. So what does that put me in terms of the maple syrup generator? 156 trees. What? Damn you good. No more word is needed. So this is pretty much God tier in trees connected according to game. Because if you do see something that's a very teeny tiny that you need friggin' bifocals and a microscope type of font right here, I think it means that it's good. It's perfect. Nothing needs to be improved. And my barrel's up in here, so this is at a 25%, my 3rd barrel, and it's going to be closing the Maple Syrup Federation in 90 minutes, so I don't think this is going to be filled up anytime soon. So we're going to be back to selling 2 barrels yet again up at here, despite having the new reverse osmosis upgrade. But I wish I could sell more, but yeah, time's just about up. I can't. Alright, stop the truck, please. Not third person. Stop the truck, grab the barrel. Barrel, please. Boom, there goes that. Boom, there goes that. So $400, stop moving, and get back home after selling those 2 barrels. Well, it would have been nice if I was sold my 3rd barrel that I got in my possession to get $600 for the day, but unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen. Watch, when I get back home, it's gonna say it's probably like at 80%, 90%, or 100% once I get back to the house here as I do my hasteful type of shortcut. Just like that. I was right, 96%. Wait. You're too late, Mr. Barrel. You're freaking too late. I would have sold you by now, but it's closing time, like Mr. Krabs once said in that one episode of SpongeBob. I guess I'll be doing this off camera, is to fill up the maple syrup reservoir and do this grind all again off camera. So that'll do it with Mon Bazou with my pimped out reverse osmosis unit right here. So this is definitely a big step right here for my maple syrup empire in this raggedy ass looking sugar shack that we got here in this game. While this will definitely help out producing maple syrup, but in the future up in here, I'll probably upgrade the maple syrup reservoir, the 480 liter one with the fast filling kind of like valve or whatever, so the barrels fill up much more quickly than it does right now. So we could definitely sell more maple syrup barrels and get more money by every day, and of course being paid every Sunday. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up, and signing out.